Alright everybody, welcome back to another match preview on the channel. This one is for Sunderland versus Southampton, 12:30 kickoff on a Saturday. Right, let's get on with this one because there's absolutely a shit ton to talk about regarding Sunderland and what's going on over there at the minute. Also, score predictions, you're useless. Every single one of you is useless who commented. Didn't get us wrong. I'm just as bad. I didn't get one right either. But leave a comment in the comment section below and we'll mention you in the next match preview. That's if you get it right. But before we start this video, hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. Right, news out this morning. I don't know where this one come from, but it's from the In The Knows. Didn't get us wrong, this certain In The Knows. Got a few things right this season. So, you know, I sat up when I heard this one. Patrick Roberts has been linked to remove to Southampton before the deadline deal window shuts. If we didn't get an adequate replacement in for Patrick Roberts, then that's just simply unforgivable because we are so short in that position to start with. But clear to see he couldn't play that position. Bennett is apparently meant to be getting loaned out, even though he hasn't at the minute. He's just been called up to the Costa Rica squad. But nonetheless, he's predominantly a left wing. There's no good, as you all know, and all you've heard us say many times before, fitting square pegs in round holes. Simple as that. There's no good. If we decide to accept an offer, regardless of what it is for Patrick Roberts, and we didn't bring a replacement in time, then, like I say, it's unforgivable. Ross Stewart's situation is as what we know now. £6 million bid from Southampton, rising to 7.5. Sunderland are looking out for 10. Listen, it's a hard one with this one because do they wait till January, see if Ross Stewart bashes in goals, offer him a bigger contract because he is the same player that he once was and keep him and tie him down, or do they cash in now and bring in a couple of replacements by the time the window shuts? The thing is with me in Sunderland and the club and the way Mowbray said today, yes, they're working like madmen behind the scenes, but it's took so long to get where we are today and there still isn't a striker in the door. There still isn't one in. So how do you expect us to bring two in? Are they just waiting to Stuart Gans out to release some money, buy a couple of players? God knows. But what I'm saying is, until we can replace them players, there's no good letting anybody go because if we do, players leave and then we're stuck with nobody. And then we're playing another season with no strikers up front. So for me, definitely 100% not until we get adequate replacements in. More rumours. But this one has got meat in the bones. The Rotary Report lads shared this one. It looks like Stoke and Preston are battling it out to sign Gooch. Now, you've seen my video a couple of days ago regarding Gooch. I still believe he's a really good squad player. Might not be in the starting 11, but he can fill in. He's versatile. Anyone picks up injuries, he can come straight in and do a really good job. I absolutely love Gooch. I would want him to stay 1,000,000%. Especially when we've only got one recognised right back in the squad to start with in Tree. Huggins is predominantly a left back. Can play right back, but he's a left back. I wouldn't want him to go. I really, until, like I said previous regarding Stewart and Patrick Roberts, unless we've got a replacement in, no one can. Simple as that for me. Nobody can go. Comment below your thoughts on them three players at the minute. Regarding Southampton, listen, Southampton have made quite a few quid this window. That is exactly why we should be holding out for more money regarding Ross Stewart. And I think the club will. They've made, like, what was it? Ward-Prowse went for 34 million. Xavier went for 62 million. Teller went to the Bundesliga. Didn't get us wrong, they have brought a few players in. They brought O'Shea Charles from, Man City for 12 million. They've brought in on a free Ryan Mannon, really good player for Swansea. They've also brought in on a loan Ryan Fraser from the Mags. And another loan, Mason Holgate from Everton. So they've got rid of a few players and they've also recruited well. But for me, they've got a few players who need to keep an eye out. Walker Peters, who's been there for quite a while. And Smallbone, I remember him, he was a good player last season. And they've signed him. So looking at it, they've got our 200 million or something, including parachute payments, so we can hold out for more money for Ross Stewart. Russell Martin is a big fan of Ross Stewart, and if Che Adams does move to Everton, then it's looking more and more likely that Ross Stewart will be joining Southampton. Personally, I think he probably will go on. Hopefully that he doesn't. He comes back a stronger player, a better player, even the same player than what that we once had. And he stays with Sunderland and helps us get into the top 6. Right, Southampton, like I said, they're a good team. They're a possession-based team. They move the ball all over the place. It's going to be hard for Sunderland to try and get the ball off them. That being said, Sunderland play a very similar game. In the league, Southampton have won 3, drew 1, and they lost the game in the Cup against Gillingham. They did beat Plymouth, QPR and Sheffield Wednesday on the first game of the season. The 4-4 draw against Norwich was an amazing game to watch for the neutral. But like I say, they've recruited well. They've also made a shite ton of money. And not just that, they're going to get parachute payments. So they can afford to pay players wages what they want. And we can it, basically. We can it. I don't know why we can it, but we can it. So the game on Saturday, listen, I'll be happy if we can nick this 1-1-0. I believe if we can get a striker, Rusin, in plenty of time so he can play the game against Southampton, I'll be over the moon. Apparently he's an aeroplane's been spotted coming from Ukraine to the northeast. Could it be him? Who knows? Hopefully it is, and he can play the game on Saturday. If he can't, then you've got to start Hamir up top. The lad is so lacking confidence at the minute, it's unbelievable. We need to get service into his head. That's where he's best. He's better in the air. He scored plenty of goals in pre-season. Get him on the pitch and put him up top. Bellingham, I thought he was starved of decent service in the game against Coventry. Could have been 1-0 if he got the ball, got squared to him earlier from Bar. So I can see where Mowbray has gone to have this little bit of a dilemma regarding who to start up top. Definitely not Dak. Dak was wasted in the game against Preston, in my opinion. So, in my honest opinion, I would go for Hamir up top. With all that being said, my score prediction is Sunderland 1-0 win. I really do believe it. All this rumours, all this speculation regarding players leaving the club, I think Sunderland will put that to bed and will win this game 1-0. Like I say, some very good players have left Southampton. Ward-Prowse, absolute dead ball specialist, is gone. They've also got rid of Lever for 60+ million to Chelsea. Teller's gone. They've lost some really key players. So hopefully that can get in Sunderland's favour. Right, that's it, everybody. I might be doing a live stream tomorrow night regarding the transfer deadline day. Might. Mowbray said it's going to be very busy, so I might go on live and we can all just crack on in the chat below. With all that being said, do us a favour, hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.